He's known as the travel detective. Multi-Emmy winning journalist Peter Greenberg joins me now. Peter, thank you for being here.
You got it.
So Canada is reopening to the U.S. tourists tomorrow. U.S. citizens need to be both vaccinated and produce a negative COVID test. This seems like a stricter requirement than other countries. Am I right?
It is in the immediate sense, but that's what Canada is going to do. You got to show that test within 72 hours of your departure to Canada. And then, of course, don't forget, coming back to the U.S., you have to do the exact same thing. Provide a negative COVID test within 72 hours of your return to the United States.
What about children who aren't eligible to be vaccinated?
Well, at this point, they're exempt from that. That may change later on as we figure out what the protocols are in terms of what the FDA is approving. But for the moment, we're talking about adult Americans over the age of 16. They're going to have to be vaccinated, show proof of that vaccination in order to cross over. One other note, Canadian ports are still not open. So for cruise ship passengers, they will be not stopping in any Canadian ports, and that they're supposed to operate about November 1st. But that's a decision date that'll probably be extended again.
I love that you always have all the answers. I know during the pandemic, there were different rules when you arrived by land and by sea, or I'm sorry, land and air into Canada. Is that still the case, or is it just a uniform policy now?
Right now, it's going to become a uniform policy. You'll be able to travel freely. However, remember, they could still institute a need for additional testing in different provinces. They haven't figured that out yet. But the good news is, just like it happened last week in the United Kingdom, last Monday, vaccinated Americans can now go without the need for quarantine, and that's the key.
That's a big deal. So I can't let you go without talking to you about the travel nightmares, the flight delays. What is causing all of it?
Well, it started with the travel industry, especially the airlines, not realizing how fast travel was going to be coming back into leisure markets. And when that happened, they tripled down on their schedules, taking every plane out of the park position and getting as many planes in the air as they could and filling them. One small problem, they didn't have enough staff to operate them. Remember, you can't just go back after 18 months, kick the tires and go into the cockpit and fly the plane. You've got to go back for recurrent training. That's 2 days in the classroom on average and 3 days in the simulator. You multiply that by the number of pilots who have to do that, and then the number of flights they have to make, that'll give you an idea of why hundreds of flights have been canceled. Now, the airlines haven't been able to get out of this yet. They're still going through it. We're still seeing cancellations, and that's probably going to extend through the end of this month. The one thing that the airlines are going to try to do is do preemptive cancellations way ahead of time, and in many cases, take some of those flights off the schedule entirely until they can get back into a reasonable, stable schedule.
That's better than being stuck in the middle of a pandemic in an airport for days on end. What do you do if you're one of the people who got stuck, though? Are there any remedies besides like a $10 McDonald's voucher and a 1-800 number you can't get through to?
Try an $8 McDonald's voucher. But seriously, what you've got to do is this. If you can, when you make your reservation, always try for the very first flight of the day, try to make it a nonstop flight. And if you can't do that, be very aware of the official connect times that the airlines are giving you. Because in many cases, what they're listing as a legally acceptable connect time between flights is ridiculous, like 31 minutes. You'd have to be an Olympic sprinter. And even then, you might not win the race between terminals at airports like Miami and Dallas and Chicago. So give yourself at least 90-minute connect times when you make your reservation to give you that buffer. And there's another reason for that. Because if you miss that first flight connection, in the old days, the airlines would say, okay, we'll put you on our next available flight. The problem these days, the next available flight is already full. You may be spending that day or the rest of it at the airport.
We know that all too well. Really quickly before I let you go, is it worth getting the travel insurance on your airline ticket when you're checking out?
Absolutely not. Right now, most people who make their reservations online, they cannot even end the transaction unless they opt in or opt out of insurance that they don't even know it covers them. And what we discovered during the pandemic, after the whole thing happened, is how many insurance companies said, oh, by the way, you didn't read page 95 of our website where we do not cover for pandemic. People, even with the best of intentions, bought worthless insurance. If you want to buy the insurance, buy it from a third party through a travel agent who can actually go through that hieroglyphic language to let you know what you're covered for, but most importantly, what you're not covered for.
Peter Greenberg, thank you as always. Appreciate having you tonight.
You got it.